Talk about the rewards galore that continue to, hug the Super Falcons player, because we can tell you for certainty that the governor of Adamawa State, Ahmadu Fintiri, has gifted the Super Falcons coach Justin Madugu a 3-bedroom bungalow and a 50 million naira for leading the national women football team to victory at the 2024 Women African Cup of Nations. According to the Facebook post by the governor's aide, Pius Ileya, the presentation was made at the government house in Yola, the state capital. Madugu, an indigene of Adamawa State, was hailed by Fintiri for his role in the Falcons' triumph at the just concluded Women African Cup of Nations in Morocco. In this year's edition, the Falcon had earlier arrived in Abuja on Monday to a presidential reception hosted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where each player was rewarded the sum of $100,000, while every members of the technical crew, including Justin Madugu, received the sum of $50,000 and a bedroom apartment, not also forgetting, the order conferred onto them, talking about the OON. Lamasia, it is the circular flow and continuous blessing, just like you stated in your opening remark. The blessing continues to go around. Now, the governor of Adamawa State has decided to reward the coach of the side with a bungalow and the sum of 50 million naira. Do you think that this is going to bring more motivation for our athletes, sportsmen and women, to even be more patriotism, or show that more patriotic, angle of us whenever we go to represent the country?
Yes, of course. First off, let me use this medium again to say a big congratulations to the Super Falcons of Nigeria for conquering Africa for the 10th time in history. It's actually a massive one for us, and that is why the celebration will be, ending very soon. The country is agog with celebration, economies and appreciation flowing from left, right, and center. And just like you said, Governor Fintiri of Adamawa State bestowing the sum of $50,000 to the coach. This is a welcome development. The governor is in the right direction. The governor is spot on with that gesture. It is a motivation to not just the coach, to the team, that whenever you win, definitely the country will celebrate you. It is a motivation to the team and to every Nigerian that whenever you make the country proud, certainly you will be celebrated. And let me also seize this opportunity to commend the administration of our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for making this to flow round. Assuming he promised as other administrations promised in the past, I don't think that other governors or stakeholders in the country will have been pouring out gifts in this manner. The president set the pace, gifting them $100,000 each. Talking about the players was never a mean feat. Maybe because of the circumstances that surrounded their winning.
True.
Coming from 2 goals down to win 3-2 is actually very, very unbelievable.
True.
Not every soccer fan in the world will actually believe that the Super Falcons will certainly emerge victorious. But they did in a very wonderful fashion. And that is why the president, in his benevolence, had to shower so much on them. And that extended to even the state governors who called their own and appreciated them. It's a good development. It will serve as a motivation to every Nigerian, to everybody, to every athlete, to every footballer representing the country, that hence you succeeded in making the country proud. Certainly, the country will celebrate you. Gone are the days where, after winning trophies, to come back home and you'll be told to go home and sleep. That maybe in the next year, a house or a land will be waiting for you in Abuja.
Or possibly receiving a presidential handshake.
Presidential handshake. No. That is why I am saying a big congratulations, big thank you to our president for actually setting the pace. is a very good one. Nigerians are happy, the world are happy. Let the celebration continue. And subsequently, whoever is representing this country, Nigeria, will fight so hard to win laurels for this country, to make this country proud, knowing fully well that certainly they will be celebrated. Just like the way the Super Falcons of Nigeria, you know, the 10th African champions have been celebrated. I'm not sure the celebration will be ending soon. So tomorrow you hear another news that a good Nigerian, a philanthropist from social corner actually gave them social amount of money. So it's a joy to behold. We are very happy, we are very glad that these things are happening today in our country, Nigeria.
We are very happy and very glad indeed that this massive reward system is going to yield positive fruit. And of course, the Super Falcons are also, you know, basking in the euphoria of their glory and triumphant homecoming with a trophy. Talking about the Wafcon title, that is the Women African Cup of Nations, thereby coming from behind after going down 2-0 in the second half to, you know, come back from the dead, just like Lazarus in the Bible came from the dead. That's what the Super Falcons did to ensure that they win their 10th Wafcon title. Massive feat for them. And the celebration, the reward, and money spinning continue to go around, extending from the Mr. President down to the governors and down from other individuals. Not also forgetting some Super Eagles players as well have also given their own massive you know, contribution and rewards to the Super Falcons. Meanwhile, we can also tell you that the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, is not left aside because he has rewarded 6 Super Falcons players from the state with a sum of 10 million naira each for their exploits at the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations. The players are Chiamaka Nadozie, Jennifer Chejile, Osinachi Ohale, Oluchi Olehi, Chinwendo Ihezuo, and Michelle Alozie. Not also forgetting the assistant coach, Anne Chejin, was also rewarded with a sum of 10 million naira by the Imo State Governor. Hope Uzodinma doled out the monetary gift when he hosted the players at the government house in Owerri a few days ago. So the money continued to flow as Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma is not also left aside in this monetary reward for members of the Super Falcons that you know, accomplished that Mission X. Basically, those that hails from Imo State. Lamasia, I know we're just talking about this off camera. Will you love your daughter to be a footballer?
Well, he left my daughter to choose if she wants to play football. You know, a time will come in decision making where you allow your son, your daughter to make decisions. If my daughter actually wants to play football, definitely I shouldn't be a stumbling block to her career. But it would be very, very odd that the child doesn't want to play football, and not because of the money playing football. Say, at that name, you must play football. Go and play football. No. So if actually my daughter is interested, is willing to play football, certainly I'll give her my blessings. You know, in the past, most people suffered. There are so many, you know, persons with, you know, the skills, the blessings of playing football, but parents of those days actually frustrated the movement. You know, seeing, especially the girl child, believing that this football of 18 is meant for the boy child. A girl shouldn't play football. Some ladies, some children suffered this in the past. Okay, so but I think in this 21st century, there is no parent, I'm not sure, that will see your daughter who is very, very gifted, very, very talented in football, and want to frustrate her pursuit in life. What actually would be a stumbling block, I think, would be the resources to engineer and pioneer such a girl child. Because I know to play at the very highest level is not a mean feat. It requires so many and so much resources to put in place for such a girl child. And it's not easy. There are so many good players today who actually plays better than the players mentioned. But these players are not actually given the opportunity to, you know, play. Some of them were not opportune to scale through in their different careers of football because of lack of sponsorship. Okay, But when a child is blessed with all it takes to excel in football, I think every parent should allow such a girl to, pursue her football career rather. So no child should be limited, no child should be frustrated from pursuing a career in football because she's a girl child. No. Women can make good amount of money, they can make good money in football. The case of the Super Falcons of Nigeria is just there. And today, they are not just football players, they are celebrities. They are not just celebrities, they are national honor holders.
True.
So the country is very, very proud of them. And I want to believe that in the nearest future, we will have more of Echejile, more of Mitchell, and the rest of them. So we want to see them. So if you're a parent, Lamasi has advised him. If your girl child want to play football, all he can do, all he should do is just support. You might be a parent who will benefit from this in the nearest future.
All right, parents, I hope you...